That's one of the reasons why I don't mind looking at Aston Villa.
Oh yeah, no, we were still talking during the break. As you can tell, we kind of don't really stop. I just listen sometimes. We were having a passionate conversation. Well, they were.
Villa will win.
Yeah.
All you Villa fans out there, come on the show, man.
Yeah, we've never had.
If there's any,
come on. I got one NS link. I must try and locate him, find him, call him, and ask him to come on the show.
Are you still a Villa fan?
Are you still?
I saw him. I bumped into him at doing jogging at Toa Payoh Stadium. He's still a Villa fan.
Oh, interesting. Let's take a web comment. Red Devil 72. Give Silvestre his
Yes,
due.
I think
He was
so.
a worthy Red Devil.
Well done,
Besides,
Red Devil.
he was supposed to sign for Liverpool until Fergie snapped him from under their noses. Fergie is classed, allowed Silvestre to go to Arsenal on a free, saying he's done well for the club and
That's a
should
very
not
good
stand
take. I
in
respect
his
that view.
way.
I really. You see, I initially thought that he was selling Sylvester because he didn't rate him, but I think Fergie is mellow with age, and I really have a newfound respect for him because Arsene Wenger does this a lot. Sometimes it infuriates me. He lets good players go, but his view is they have served the club. I'm not going to hold. That's why he let Gilberto go. I mean, if it was me, I said no. Thank you for being loyal to the club, but the club needs you.
I have one thing to ask though, which is an offshoot from yours. You know the Fergie point that he's mellowed. For Man United fans, do you think that your players aren't playing as well as they should because Fergie has mellowed?
No, I really don't think so. Because Fergie is he's the manager of the team, yes. But there's always other stuff behind, the coaches and so on. And the coaches are single part, like striking coaches, midfielder coaches and so on. So they have their say. And I don't think I'm sure he's delegate his job. I don't think he can handle everything at the same time.
And I'll go one step further. Say I think they're actually playing better. Now he's mellowed. Because if you're going to bring in all these coaches,
he's more like a father figure.
And you're going to bring in all these other, you delegate the job, you must let go. You can't bring these people in and then still want to control things. And I think that mellowing has done him good and done the club good.
And also the fact that the game has been involved drastically the last 5 years actually. If you think about it, really, like let's say before Ronaldo came over back then, everyone thought that United was just relying solely on Ruud van Nistelrooy for goals and such. But now with Ruud gone and Ronaldo back in the team, now the football is more flexible, more mobile, more compact.
You just never know where the goal
almost similar to Arsenal style, but
honestly, they're playing the better, more consistent football.
Yeah, I actually think Man U is playing the best kind of football they've been playing for years
Arsenal
now.
do it in spurts, but I mean, what's the point of that? You have 1-2 good games, the rest you're mediocre. Whereas United are consistently playing good football.
You see, the most simplest way is that this is just for the sake of the tacticals and formation. You don't keep a squad of players for 2-3 seasons and keep us going and going because people will get used of your style of play and make it easy opponents. You see, so by doing that, they keep player comes and goes, and it's just actually good for the clubs and good for the player itself. You see, so this is more like a more like a tactical and formation changes for the team. It's healthy. It's supposed to be that way.
What do you think of your club being in the Club World Cup though? And we have a picture of them competing against Club World Cup Man United.
Maybe they just need to, maybe some of the players, but Alex Ferguson need to go and buy a new LV bag from Japan.
They did well, Gamba Osaka.
Yeah, Osaka.
My goodness.
Yeah,
Credit to them. Credit to them.
I'm happy as an Asian that Asian team is doing so well.
I'm proud that
5-3.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Japanese club is never easy. Trust me.
Playing in Japan.
I'm proud actually they actually played the game rather than just Ronaldo, they actually played the game. They especially the first 20 minutes we were like, what happened to Man United? No?
Jet lag.
So
it's a bit of
very simple. They just bring the team down to the earth.
They only been in Japan for 3 days. Only for 3 days. I don't think the jet lag can.
I'm pretty sure.
From one end to another end.
I think it's a combination. I think jet lag is part of it, but I think like what Haikal said, the Japanese teams, they will go get the autograph. After that, the autograph book stays there. They play on the pitch 11 against 11.
They probably be saying, you have 2 legs, I have 2 legs.
Exactly.
So everybody's human. We can whack.
Most important thing is, I believe that half of the United squad doesn't really want to play this championship.
Really?
Well,
you really?
I mean, but a relatively strong team was fielded to play Gamba.
Yes,
Osaka.
definitely, because
but not to discount the factor that when Asian teams, right, this is one rare platform that they get to
For them,
perform,
yes.
to show their talents, you know.
Yes,
So it's
definitely.
really extra incentive for these Japanese players to be seen by, you know, English coaches, English managers, English scouts, hopefully, and whoever else is watching TV.
Yes, of course. It
Yeah.
definitely is a platform for them. Yes.
Yeah.
But if you look at the way the United player is really approaching, I mean, being in the club like this,
No comment.
they know that the hectic schedule waiting for them when they go back to the Premier League and the Champions League itself, they definitely doesn't want to travel so far just to play
Yeah.
2-3
Just-
games,
yeah.
you know, and for a silverware, they know that, you know, may not even really important to them.
But
Doesn't count
it
in
gets
their
him
bonus.
certification as the best club in the world.
No, yeah.
Which I
bonus.
think Gamba did us a favor by playing well.
Yeah.
It's telling them, you know, you're coming here just because we are an Asian team doesn't mean you can just eat us anytime you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I'm gonna
standpoint
play
is
with
there.
you.
yeah.
The standpoint is
They're
there.
not there
Which is
just to
good.
make up the
So every
numbers,
time, yeah,
basically.
they come by this World Club
You're
Cup,
not going to
which
get
they have never
Israel
won
to the
before, by the
final.
way,
Yeah.
which is a good thing.
So you think it's a good thing that they're playing now?
Yeah, and the fact that also, okay, we actually have a strong squad. We have a lot of players. We have that squad rotation. So that problem might not arise. I think we can cope the pressure. Should be able to cope the pressure.
Well, we will know when we
Yeah.
face
I mean,
Saturday.
these are all theories.
Ching,
is it?
ching,
Yeah.
ching, ching.
No, but I actually think this is one thing. If Ferguson is smart, he uses to his advantage. I think this 1 week will make or break United season,
Oh.
because I think if he takes in the right spirit, gets the team that say, okay, relax, go and enjoy yourself, but go out to win, play well, rediscover your joy of football, and when they come back, they win the games in hand. I think United will be favourites. I really do.
Maybe.
If they go there, and I think you have a point. Ferguson definitely wants to win it. He's definitely brought the squad to win it because they never won it. Whether the players are fully focused, I don't know. I think they're lucky because Gamba Osaka have given them a wake-up call. Now it's up to the players to be professional. If they're just going to cruise it and think it doesn't really matter, the problem with that is not so much what happens in Japan. If they bring that back with them and then the games in hand they don't win, that's where it's going to be a long season.
Yeah,
Tell
me-
you, Man United is like Ferrari. No matter how much I admire the drivers in Ferrari, I just cannot like go like yay.
You see, being a Man U fan for so many years, and looking at the way that Manchester United play and Sir Alex Ferguson have been doing his planning, I have this weird feeling that Alex Ferguson may wanted to just give out the Premier League this time and truly focus on the Champions League. You see, I mean, it's
I
like
don't think so lah.
I don't think
I don't
Alex
think so
Ferguson will
lah.
ever do that. lah.
You know, because I think last
I don't
season,
think he ever gives up anything,
last season, if you told me that, I believe it because he needed to win it again.
Okay, wait.
After
good
so
point.
long.
Let's pick up Red Devil 72 point,
Very
which
good
is
point.
about
Don't know about the too tight slap though.
Fergie changed his
You're being a bit too hard on
style
him and the
as
players.
the modern football game evolved. That's what makes him a top manager, being able to adapt. But I wish he'd line up his players and give them 2 tight slaps each now. They're still suffering a hangover from last season. This is like
I Red Devil, I think you are the same thing. You must give him his due. You must give the players their due. All the top 4 have been caught this season by the quality of the opponents.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's been this.
Yeah.
You know,
I think it's been the tightest season today.
It's
and
been
the
the
most
tightest
unexpected.
for the longest while because for a lot of factors. I think one of the biggest fallacies is that there's a huge gap between the Premiership and the league below. There's never been a huge gap. The gap has been mental. That is why you find teams that do very well and win it struggle, whereas the team that comes in from the playoff does well. The thing is because they go in with the right attitude. The quality is there. The team that wins it comfortably thinks we're going to go next season Premiership. We won it, so we'll do well. Sunderland amassed record points and then went up and got relegated on record low points. Whereas Reading
Exactly. Yeah.
won not the top, but they went there. They ground
Managed to
out the
stay up,
results.
yeah.
And I think this is the biggest gap. It's the mental gap because a team that comes in for the playoff knows every game we are going to have a fight on our hands because every other team is going to come and play us and want to get 3 points home, 3 points away. And I think that's what Hull done. They came through the playoffs. They said we're going to fight every game. We're going to play our football, whatever little skill we have, with 110% load of our heart. And I think that's why this season you have Hull doing it, you have Stoke doing it, and you have all the other teams who are not supposed to struggle, like Spurs, West Ham, and this one doing well.
So it's anybody's game still, man. Every single week we'll come back and no predictions. We haven't been able to actually
Villa, we actually said Villa. Okay,
yeah,
come on.
Villa to win, everybody.
Villa to win.
Well, BB full time for today is Razor Active, but I would like to thank my guests very much because they've been a very participative.
You don't say.
Participatory.
Participative.
That's a lot of
Participative.
saliva going out. Thanks. One. Yeah. I would like to thank Bruce for coming down. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Daniel. Of course, Ben, we will see you again on Monday because he needs to be slapped around by Edwin apparently. We have Sam, who
Edwin, make sure
no
you
doubt
shut.
will come down. And of course, Carl. And we hope to see all of you guys here at Razor Active again. For now, apparently, it's still anybody's game. So, see ya.